In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to make my first 30K in revenue in the first 46 days of this brand new dropshipping store. And this store is running on a 30% profit margin, which means I made my first 10K profit in the first 46 days of this brand new store. And even on the 16th, I was able to make my first 2.5K euro day with an only net spend of 500 euros, which is insane. A ROAS of 5 with the exact same method. And with this strategy, I was able to make more than 10 million in revenue with just Shopify dropshipping. So this method works every time, and I will show you exactly how you can use this method to make your first 10K in profit. So we call this the hijack method. It's the fastest way to make 10K. And what I do is I lean into buying intent instead of creating demand. And that's the biggest difference you guys need to understand. Facebook ads dropshipping, TikTok ads dropshipping is just the old way of dropshipping because you're creating demand. But what if I told you that you can lean into the demand that is already out there? So 5 big benefits of the hijack method. The first one is that we can instantly stop testing random products. I see so many people using so many spy tools, finding these winning products, but then they burn a lot of cash because they need to test everyday new products. The second biggest benefit is that we don't need to have creatives to be tested because creation takes a lot of time, but also budget if you're not creative just like me. But now you don't need any more creatives. The third one is that we don't need to do audience testing. I always see that people need to find the audience in Facebook and TikTok ads and they need to find the right audience. But no, this is not what we do with this method. The fourth biggest benefit is that we're getting charged for warm clicks instead of cold impressions. Because I'm talking about that we are using Google ads mostly for my dropshipping stores and we are getting charged by clicks instead of Facebook and TikTok ads who charge you by impressions. When they just scroll past your creative, you just got charged by Facebook and TikTok. And the fifth one is that we steal from silly Facebook and TikTok ads dropshippers. These people are still spam testing a lot of products, and as soon as they found one, they scale up the budgets. And that's exactly when we come in, we steal the products, we borrow the traffic, we optimize it, and we scale as well. So this is why I call it the silly dropshippers versus the smart dropshippers. And I want you guys to be a smart dropshipper because this is exactly the golden method to make your first 10K profit. So the first thing that we do is that we ride the waves of trends instead of fighting for impressions. So for example, one of the trends that I've saw on Google Trends is clogs. Clogs is every time in the United Kingdom booming as soon as January, February starts. So here you guys can see last year in February, it went up till the end of summer, it goes down, and now again, we're in February and March. So now we already know this thing will take off as soon as possible after this video. But then what I see with Facebook ads dropshippers, they are just spam testing a shit ton of creators in the United Kingdom, and they're just fighting for the sales. They're literally just fighting for the sales. The ones with the best creatives, they maybe will win, but as soon as they start scaling, they will be copied on Facebook and their product dies out. And that's exactly not what we're going to do, okay? What we do is we take these products, we put them on a branded store that can make us millions. So for example, what we normally do is that we make profit with the stores, we sell the store, and we duplicate. That's the whole system that I do. So for example, if you go to an old store of mine, which is this one, I can just show you guys because I sold this one more than a year ago. So all the products that are in here, they're not mine anymore. But as you guys can see, it was a very simple German store and it did 1 million in revenue. And we're even able to sell it, as you guys can see, for 42K USD. I will blur out the transaction date and more information, but guys can see the URL and you guys can see how much I've sold it for. And this store was even sold, and the next day I just duplicated it and I created a new store. This one. And I was able to run the same products on there and I was able to make again 600K in revenue with, I believe, 200K or 150K in profit. And then I sold the store again, which is just the process that I do. Here are the closing statements. You guys can maybe not read it, but you guys can maybe see when I zoom in a little bit, is that I was able to make the sale for 25K, 42K, and here 32K. So I was able to make 100K in extra profit by just selling these kind of stores. And as soon as they sold, I created a new one and I did the exact same way. So that's what I have been doing. So how can you guys be lazy and smart versus the dropshipper that works hard and burns out very quickly? I will show you exactly what I do, how I find the winning products, and how I borrow it. So I went here to the Facebook ads library, and we can just put in here, for example, jacket. And let's see what people are selling on Facebook in the United Kingdom with the search term jacket. You guys can see a lot of people, how many ads are live? 9,000 ads are live. So they are competing to each other for just getting the sale and just getting the clicks. So let me just scroll here in the Facebook ads library and let me see if we find something that looks appealing and that I can make better. And we just see what people are selling here live on Facebook. Let me see. Okay, this is already nice. So this already stands out because I love the images. So now let's take, for example, this one. Let's see. Okay, the store looks good, the products look good, but they are missing something and it does not look that great. I want to have like pages just like this. So now we're going to update this product. So what we're going to do, I copy and paste their URL. I go to the copy app and I have it attached to a dummy store and I will just import the product. Import the product straight away. So now it's being copied into our store. We just wait a few seconds, and after the few seconds, the product has been imported. Okay, now we refresh, and now you guys can see that the product has been imported. Correct, the product has been imported. But now I just want to make it better. So what I normally do is I ask ChatGPT to rewrite this. Even I believe Shopify can do this straight away. We do a better title as well because I want to have cleaner titles, and I don't want to have a DMCA takedown because I don't want to take one-on-one everything from them. But now we're going to upgrade this product because we need some better images. So I go to the App Store and I go to the Boutica AI Pro Model App Store. What I just did already, I was just creating the new project, but I will show you exactly how to do this. We click on Create New Product, and what we're going to do is the middle one. We want to create a model that uses the same image that we just got from the competitor, which is this one. I will click on Continue, and now we're going to do, we choose the bottoms of the men, and let's do the black pants. That's good. Click on Next Step. We're going to select the model, men, and we're going to do Eric. Let's go Eric. We select the poses, this one farther away, and this one. Nice. Next step, we select the same background on every model because then it looks branded and it looks like you have done a branded photo shoot, which makes sense, right? And we click on Generate. So now this will take some minutes before the project has been done, but I just did it as well just before the video and it's still rendering for 1 minute. So after 1 minute, you guys can see exactly how it turns out and how the image is, okay? So after we have done this, we can just launch the ads and we can print, but I will show you exactly how we're going to do this because this method makes us millions. And by the way, this method is the exact same method that I teach in the Freedom Achievers community, where I teach how to make 1K a day in 90 days with Google Ads dropshipping, and you don't need any experience. Here you guys can see it's the first link in the description if you guys want to join. So for example, Wolf did the same thing, and he was able to spend 70 euros and achieve the ROAS of 4.5. But even if we go to the win sections, you guys will see that we have a lot of wins in here. New record 2 months after started, only 100 products. And what did he get? 11K a day with the exact same method, which is just insane. People are printing in this community. We do a lot of live calls, by the way, as well. As you guys can see, almost daily a live call where you just can ask any questions you want. And that's all about the Freedom Achievers community. If you guys want to join and make 1K a day as soon as possible, first link in the description. But now let's see if the model is ready. Yes, it's ready. So here you guys can see how the pictures have been done. Okay, let me download this one so we can see it. Download image. Oh, double image. And now you guys can see how beautiful this is. Look how nicely this is done. Now we have taken the winner of someone that is scaling on Facebook and we just created our own image for it. And now we can run up the same product, but now on Google Ads. Because this does not look great, but the This one looks amazing. This looks amazing. Look how beautiful it is. And this is exactly what I'm doing with my dropshipping stores on Google. Okay? So if you want to launch the ads and you want to print, then you need to have 4 steps. And these 4 steps are all explained in the Freedom Achievers community by live examples, but I will show you exactly what you need to do here. So first of all, you connect your store to the Google Ads, to the Google Merchant Center. You need to have a Google Merchant Center approved. If you find it hard to create a Google Merchant Center, we have a full workshop in the Freedom Achievers community how to do this, but it means that you need to have your policies straight on your website and you need to be transparent. As soon as your products are approved, you can connect your Google Ads campaign to the Google Merchant Center and it sees all the products that you have. And then we launch a PMAX campaign at $40 per day budget. So every time people ask me how much budget do I need to get started with Google Ads dropshipping, $40 per day for at least 14 days. So $500, $600 is enough to get started, okay? It's enough to get started. As you guys will see, in the first 14 days, you will make money and you will make your first 1K day within 90 days. For in fact, I believe this store made very quickly its first 1K day. I believe on day 5 or something, we got a big order. Yeah, day 4, 1K, 350, 750K, here again a 1K day. And now the last days we have been doing consistent 1K days here. As you guys can see, 1.3, 2.2, and even yesterday we did 1.5. So we're now doing consistent 1K days after 46 days with the exact same method that you guys just saw. So if you guys want to see how Google Ads dropshipping is going on easy mode, you should be checking this video, because in this video I explain exactly how you can change your life with Google Ads dropshipping within 90 days. I see you guys in the next one.